What is up, guys? Zach here from the Chaos Galaxy, and today I'm going to be doing the planet profile for the first planet in set 4, Gaios. I'm just doing these in kind of a random order. But yeah, there's so many cards in the game now. I was just going to get all the Gaios cards for a recap, and look, there's tons of them. So if you're unfamiliar with the planet Gaios, here's all the new cards here. If you're unfamiliar with the planet Gaios, it's the kind of Earth or forest planet in the galaxy, and it's all based around combos and kind of everything like the circle of nature, just working in harmony together, pulling off combos and that sort of thing. I'll do a very quick recap of all the cards for the planet so far. If you're really familiar with most of these anyway, then maybe just skip to the part when I show all the new cards. But I think it's really cool to see my artwork develop from set 1 all the way through to set 4 now, which is way better. So we've got from set 1, Hoblog, Trekatrenk, Scythesect, Viridius the Devourer, Floop, Seed Blaster, and the Sucker Slug Combiner card. We then also have the Magical Zemelian Tree to again help search out Gaios cards in your galaxy, as well as Acid Stork Cloud. And from set 2 we have Gigantros, Taupe Swinger, Tiki Tok, Gomp, Nature Knight, Aplu, and Treasure Swamp is the support card for set 2, which lets you draw cards for free playing Gaios creatures. We then have the Night Jungle archetype in the Gaios starter deck, along with Elite Trekatrenk, Lupul Leaf, Smud the Combiner, and the Trees of the Night Jungle, which are all support resource cards. We then have Solomancer as well, which was a starter deck exclusive. Then the set 3 support, we have Garul Beast of the Night Jungle, Underwood Burrower, one of my favourite cards in the game, Vokapeki-Mak, Pocketaka and Stekataka, sorry, and Ozokai from the Ozo archetype, as well as the one and only Thorngabork himself. We then have Galaxy Rock, the ridiculously rare for set 2, and a 3-star Thistle, which lets you add 3-starred Gaios creatures to your hand. That's it for set 3, and I will show you the brand new set 4 cards now. A lot of these which kind of combo with the set 1, 2 and 3 cards you see here. So first up, we've got a 2-star Gaios creature. It's called North. The word fawn is like a baby deer, so I thought kind of fawn backwards is North. He's this kind of cute guy with 80 power and 60 health, and his ability reads, once per game, when you add a Galaxied Gaios creature to your hand through an ability, you can free play this kill creature. So it's just a good way to kind of free play this weak creature, start getting some combos off by using him to play big creatures, like the next card I'm going to show you, which is Moosh. I showed him in my last video, and basically he reads, you can free play him from your hand by killing 2 of your zoned creatures, and if they're both Gaios creatures, you get to remove one of your opponent's empty battle zones. A few people said Moosh was a bit weak in the last video, so I've boosted his power stat from 300 to 330, making him slightly stronger, and I think cards like North are going to combo with this well. You can just free play like a weak North, and then if you want to get rid of one of your opponent's battle zones, sacrifice it to free play a Moosh for something else, and you got a card with a really good power stat on the board that can get past a lot of things in the meta. Cards like Dare and Pelfam and that sort of stuff. Next up, we also, I'm going to show it in a sec, but I've got the first Chaos Beast of set 4, which I'm really excited. Yeah, anyway, one more card. Okay, then I'll do the Chaos Beast. We have Rainstorm Rider, the artwork by the very talented Gavora, who's done art for at least one creature in every planet in this set, which is great to see. 220 power and 140 health for a 4-star, which isn't too bad. And this creature reads, when this creature is killed by an attack, you can free play one of your 4-star or lower Gaios or Roka creatures from your hand. So that, I've started doing this on cards. The little either minus or plus symbol next to a number means like 4 or lower or 4 or more. Quite simple, but just reduces the amount of text on cards. And yeah, I love this creature, how it's like, it's definitely a forest type creature sort of, and also a sky type creature, so it helps out Gaios and Roka. Gaios at the moment, they're not the strongest planet. They have like really good cards in the Night Jungle archetype, but beyond that, they're not really a powerful planet in themselves. So my thing with set 4 for Gaios was I really wanted them to be able to stand up as a deck on their own. If you want to play a Gaios deck, if you want to do some weird kind of like 3-star strategy with cards like Taupe Swinger, or using like a Gomp strategy, because Gomp's a really unique card. If you don't know these guys' abilities, you know, just feel free to pause and have a read. But lots of really cool combos and potential for this planet, and I really want it to stand out on its own as a deck in set 4. Which brings me to the ultimate boss creature for any planet. We have the Chaos Beast for Gaios. And I don't want to overhype this, but I think this is my favourite artwork for a card I've ever done. I'm just going to show you here. BERATYS of Gaios. It's all Chaos Beasts are based off a mythical creature. BERATYS is based off a Piriton. His name is kind of derived around that, which is like a flying deer. And I just kind of made the antlers a bit extra, gave him some armor, and I'm a really big fan of how BERATYS came out. If you haven't noticed his stats already, he's only got 240 power, but 500 health, which is the strongest health you can get on a card. There's only one other straight up creature without combiners that stands up to that, and that is Omnius the Planet Abomination himself. So this is BERATYS of Gaios. He's possibly going to be the cover card for set 4, a really rare, and I'll get into his ability. 9 stars, like all the other Chaos Beasts. This creature cannot be free played. If Gaios is your planet card though, he gains 50 power for each of your zoned Gaios creatures. So he automatically goes up to 290 through himself, but then if you've got like 2 more Gaios creatures on board, if you're going all out, he's going to be up to 390 power, and with 400 health, that's the strongest stats out of any Chaos Beast. So he has the most potential out of any Chaos Beast. And when this zoned creature is killed, you get to free play one of your handed Gaios creatures. Now this ability may seem weaker than some of the other Chaos Beasts that let you play your killed cards, but if you think about the Planet Gaios' ability itself, which lets you add cards to your hand, you can stack up your hand with some really strong Gaios cards, and then if you kind of have this play set up in your hand, you can play a BERATYS of Gaios. Your opponent's going to use all their resources to take it down. Then as soon as they take it down, you can come at them and hit them with like an Uran Beast of the Night Jungle, or a Gigantros, or a Viridius the Devourer. Just some crazy stuff I think you're going to be able to do with this card, and like I said, an all-round powerful creature that I think should hopefully give Gaios its place on the map as a powerful galaxy. So yeah, really excited to show you guys BERATYS of Gaios, and let me know how you think he ranks compared to the other Chaos Beasts. Now the next card, I know I love BERATYS, and his art I said was probably my favourite I've ever done, but this ability is something I'm really excited for on this next card. Got 2 more creatures to show you still, and this one I think possibly my favourite in ability wise is Rootaboot. So it's a 4-star Gaios creature with only 100 power and 50 health, but its ability reads, whilst this creature is killed, all your zoned 3-star or lower Gaios creatures gain 50 power. So, it may not seem that great at first, but if you can pull off some kind of move where you get 2 of these cards killed early on in the game, which should be fairly easy to do, adding cards to your hand of the planet Gaios, kind of playing them early, getting them killed, then for the rest of the game, all your weak Gaios creatures are going to be getting 100 power for the rest of the game, which is enough to kind of bump a 3-star to like a 5-star in a lot of cases. I'm talking widely used cards like Garul Beast of the Night Jungle, like Thorngabork, Taupe Swinger. I think there's definitely a deck in this kind of 3-star Gaios engine. And even cards like Trekatrenk, he might become meta with like the elite version of him doing bits as well. Solomancer is a really strong card that proved good in the Galaxy Madness tournament, making him even 100 power stronger is really going to make the difference. And I'm really interested to see what kind of decks people come out with Rootaboot, because I think it's such a cool card, and definitely fair, but like going to really cause problems for people, I think, if he's killed early on in the game. And also another thing I want to say is like the colours that are being used in cards now, I think is something I've really improved on since, if you go back to set 1, like everything's just like kind of brown and green, and I think it's a lot more boring than like the stuff I'm making now, and I'm just really enjoying drawing cards at the moment, especially for Gaios, because before the game started, kind of Gaios was my favourite planet when I was thinking about what the planets were going to be set out to do in the game, and now I think set 4 I love Gaios again. I was kind of not using them much, and the Night Jungle cards I think were kind of breaking the meta a bit, which I wasn't enjoying, but now, yeah, this set is making me love Gaios again. And I've still got more cards to show. We have the card Truant here, which is, I've shown this. This was Bryn Pepito, contest winner for set 4 designer card contest, with Truant, 360 power, 170 health, and his ability reads, when your opponent kills this zoned creature, you can change the power and health of one of your zoned 3-star or lower Gaios creatures to 360 and 170. So, like I was saying at the time, this is perfectly in line with what I wanted Gaios to do in this set. Goes hand in hand with Rootaboot, just kind of making the weak Gaios creatures combo with stronger ones, and just everything working in harmony to make weak creatures better, stronger creatures kind of scared of being killed. The planet's going in the direction I want it to go now, definitely. Which brings me to the support card. Again, I love the artwork on this card, Temple Traps. I really think I've stepped up my game with it, but it's an activator and a really strong one at that. When your opponent attacks one of your zoned Gaios creatures that has a one-word name, kind of strange ability, you cancel the attack and kill the attacking creature. Now bear with me. The ability sounds quite weird. I've never had this condition on a card before, but I wanted to make a card that generically supports the planet Gaios but doesn't help the Night Jungle archetype or the boss creatures. So Gaios creatures with a one-word name, it's like Solomancer, Stekatoka, Thorngabork, Gigantros, Gomp, and giving boost to those like kind of more underwhelming decks than you are to like Tomga Beast of the Night Jungle, which obviously has like a 5-word name. Viridius the Devourer 2, Galaxy Rock, Underwood Burrower. I just think it seems to work out perfectly under this condition, and I know it's a strange one to put on a card, but I think it's going to be a really fun card. Definitely going to put some of those weaker Gaios decks on the map and feared by all. And yeah, really excited to see what this card does. We then have an attachment card, which is just a generic attachment card. Features a Gaios creature in the art and could help the planet. It's Omniplanetary Top Hat. You attach it to a creature and that creature becomes a creature from your planet card. So you can attach it to your own non-Gaios creatures to have them work in combination with cards like Rootaboot and Moosh. You can also attach it to your opponent's creatures, which will then combo with the set 1 card Acid Stork Cloud. You can do a double combo where you attach Omniplanetary Top Hat to an opponent's creature, making it Gaios, then attach Acid Stork Cloud to a Gaios creature, and every time your opponent's turn begins, they lose 2 points. I don't think it's a super competitive card. I just think it's one that should be made for the game, and it's just going to help out with like random combos that I really like to see when, you know, seeing what you guys do with the game. And then the final card, another generic card for set 4, but I just have to show these cards throughout the videos, and this is a strong one as well, I think. Quite good for countering the planet Gaios. This card is Powerproof Scanner, and it's a card ability that reads, when a creature's ability activates when it's played, you cancel that creature's ability. Now it doesn't kill the creature, but it's really good for stopping those little abilities that you think your opponent would play and like take the edge out of your game, or just kind of get a bit of advantage over you. Cards like Moosh, if you played this on a Moosh, you'd be able to cancel that card's ability, removing your battle zone. You would also be able to counter things like Solomancer, because when you play this card you choose a killed creature and it gains power depending on that creature's, but Powerproof Suit would just kind of cancel that and Solomancer's power would stay at 30. Just that sort of simple ability. This card I think though is really good against things like Hellfam, which is a really big card in the meta at the moment. And yeah, I just think it's going to have its little uses and is a necessary activator in the game. Also, I like, again, the colour I've used in his artwork. I'm a big fan of. So guys, in the comment section below, let me know what you think of these cards. Let me know if you like set 4 for Gaios. Let me know if you hate it. Let me know if you think these are the worst cards I've ever made, or what else you'd like to see. Again, as usual, although I have made all these cards, some of them are still subject to change. If there's a card that I like figure out a really broken move with, or if I think a card is too overpowered, I can make it slightly weaker, or vice versa if you think the cards are too weak. So I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments. Please keep it constructive though. Do not just shout at me and say that they're the worst cards you've ever seen. Well, I mean, I can't stop you from doing that, but whatever. So yeah, let me know what you think of these cards. Please like, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for more set 4 stuff. The next set 4 planet profile I'll do is... I don't know why I started saying that. I have no idea yet. Anyway, thanks for watching. Get some packs of Chaos Galaxy if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.